What up, what up, what up? So just a little update. I've been trying to run 2 miles every single day. When I say trying, I mean I have, but not all the time is it the same pace and stuff, especially if I feel like my legs are wonky a little bit. I definitely go at a more easy pace, but I'll add in right here what my fastest time has been. But the goal isn't to run the fastest 2 mile every single day. The goal is to every day make something a part of me, a part of who I am, a part of my identity. And so I want to do that to maintain for the Ironman next year. I think I'll probably continue to for at least 30 days, but beyond that I'm not sure if I'll keep doing that or not. Just because running, I guess maybe it might be better to mix things up, add in biking and stuff. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna do it for at least 30 days I think. And then after I do my 2 mile run, I usually do my 200 pull-ups, sometimes not right away, but I like to do it right away. And if you run a 10-minute pace for 2 miles, that's 20 minutes. 10 minutes for transition and recovery, or not recovery, but just transition mostly, and 30 minutes for 200 pull-ups. You got yourself an hour workout. And honestly, I haven't really been going to the gym and stuff. I went like 2 times last week. But I think if you run and do pull-ups, you'll probably be in good shape. Maybe not wrestling shape, but pretty darn good shape. So I guess my point is maybe run and do pull-ups. I mean, you could just do pull-ups alone, but you might get skinny legs. That's why I have skinny legs. Just kidding. I do have skinny legs though, but not because of the number of pull-ups that I do. I had an old job when I was first out of college that was called, I don't know what it was called, software operations associate, that's what it was called. But I would do like physics simulations, so I'd be on a computer all day. And my left hand, I think, got just a little bit of carpal tunnel from not being sitting properly, like an idiot. But it hasn't bothered me since I left that job. But when I do pull-ups, sometimes when I go off the bar, I get a little something in my wrist here. So what I learned this from a video by Doug Martin, who got 9,250 pull-ups in a day. They have a video on YouTube, and he basically went through the process of how he straps his hands. So he's got a wrist thing. He's got other stuff, but it's more so on the hard training days, which when I do 200 pull-ups a day on the square bar, I just do the wrist straps and this guy. But I got to do a 46-hour workout. I got to start doing that every weekend. I'm gonna probably wait until I don't have to post a video every day, and when school starts, I'll start doing it on Saturday or Sunday. That might be my videos, I'm not sure. Point is, I want to start that routine once a week. I haven't yet. When I just do 200 on the square bar, I just do these guys right here. I do the wrist straps. It's really just for this wrist. But yeah, that's what I do. All right, time to do some pull-ups. Let's go. So what I'm really trying to do is to make it into a routine. So when I make things a routine, I don't have to think about it. I just wake up, I get up, I run, do my pull-ups, and then I get ready for the day or whatever I gotta do. Because I think when you make things not only something you do every day, but when you specifically make it a routine and a habit built into your life, it just becomes part of you. And I guess that's my goal, because I'm a lazy person. So when I wake up, like the past 7 days for my run, I've not wanted to do my run. I've either procrastinated, going on YouTube or Instagram several times, or just try to sleep more or whatever, and it's not gonna fly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want it to be a routine, so that I don't have to think about it, I just do. Just a few lessons from my video thing. Maybe the biggest thing I take away from doing a video every day for 81 days, quality and quantity. Here's the deal. I think the 81 days was tremendously valuable because I think every video is another opportunity to fail. It's another opportunity to get better. It's another pot that you made. When I say pot, I mean like the story where, not a story, it's a study. 2 divisions of people in this pottery class. One class only had to make 1 pot for the entire semester, but that pot had to be as perfect as possible. And the other had to make 100 pots over the course of the semester. And they were judged on their final pot. Or maybe they were judged on all their pots, I can't remember. The people that made 100 pots over the course of the semester did the final pot was better than the other groups one pot, and they spent all this time on this single pot. And the reason why is because that iteration of getting better from that group that had 100 pots made them better, which made their final pot and their pot making abilities better. So I think the value that I got out of the 81 days of making videos is going to make me, or has made me, a better video maker, which should be the goal. However, in terms of the final products, yeah, the 81 videos, a lot of them that's a high quantity to make one every day. So the quality, wasn't always the same, despite the fact that the quantity was up. So my hope is that, and I do believe that it has worked in this way, that when I go to make my next videos every single week, I'll have more time to focus on that single video. And I think those videos, there will be bad videos and stuff, videos that aren't as good as others, and I don't mean in total views, I just mean in total, just how the video turned out. For example, there's a video I really liked with Miller Time, where we did the wheelchair mile. It didn't get a ton of views, but that's a video I'm super happy with, because I just think it turned out really well. But regardless, the point is, number one, quality is probably better than quantity. However, quantity can make you better at whatever thing you're doing. Quantity will make you better at whatever you're doing. Just showing up day in and day out. Now, at some point there might be diminishing returns to where you need to have deliberate practice. It needs to be seriously practiced deliberately. Otherwise, you're just kind of gonna keep getting the same thing. I could have 1,000 videos and none of them, if they're not getting better over time, what's the point? So we want to keep growing, want to keep improving. That's it. It's gonna be a way longer video than I thought, just because I can't stop talking. But we got plenty more pulps to do. Let's get going. Last thing I'll say, school starting soon. I'm super excited. Gonna have a new crop of kids, but yet you get to see the old crop of kids. And football starting up as well. I'm excited for the fall 2025. That's my summer update. Let's go.